Hey guys, okay, I got one more creepy for you, and these are all from my journal. This is my latest journal. So, this happened, so we're going to start on December 17th, 2025, 3:30, actually December 18th, 3:30 in the morning. I woke up suddenly and heard, "Can she see us?" And then another voice answered, "No." Okay, I sat up, looked around, couldn't see anybody. Went to the bathroom, went back to bed. Okay, so now it's still December 18th, but it's in the evening and it's dark outside and my husband is working. Okay, so I heard noises, stuff being moved around in the laundry room. And in the laundry room is off the kitchen, but if you come around the kitchen back into the sewing room, there's 2 glass windows that you can see into a storage room off of the laundry room. Okay, just so you get the picture. And I'm hanging out in the sewing room, right here in the sewing room. So I start hearing stuff over on the other side of the wall there, and I know that it's coming from the laundry room. Okay, so I got scared, and then I decided to be brave and go in there and turn on all the lights. And so I came back around the kitchen after turning on the lights, turn around, and I come look in that glass where I can see back in there, and the light is back off. Someone turned the light off. I just turned it on. Okay, so I backed up a little bit. I kind of creep back a little bit, right? Breathe, okay, and then I start creeping back to look, and the light is flickering on and off, just like the basement used to do in the old farmhouse, right? Hello, flashback. So anxiety is rushing me. I backed up a little bit. I went into the kitchen and I started gathering. Okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm hearing noises. The lights are going on and off. So, before this had happened, I had heard a deep growl in my ear. Though I'm trying not to believe that I did hear it, I'm trying to pretend like I didn't hear it. That growl is so familiar. I've heard it so many times. I don't even want to talk about it. So I was utterly terrified again. So this time I was by myself. I called 911. I was so scared. I told her what was going on. I just said I was really terrified. I don't know what's happening. I need somebody out here. Well, unfortunately, I'm out in the country. It took the sheriff about 45 minutes to get here. So, well, by then, I had to put my big boots on. I had to put my big girl panties on, and I had to get some nerve, and I had to go take care of it myself because there wasn't anybody here to do it for me. So I sat there and I thought about it. Okay, what did I do? How did I invite it in? Was it idolatry? Was I scrolling on YouTube for too long? I repented. I rebuked. I thought of anything I could have done to offend Jesus or anything like that, and I repented and I rebuked from it, and I gave it all to Jesus. Instantly, my heart settled down. My anxiety was gone. And then I demanded it to leave by the authority from the courts of heaven and by the mighty blood of Jesus Christ. I didn't know how big or small the spirit was. Was it a small spirit that would go easily? Is it something real heavy that's going to take the courts of heaven to move it with Jesus? So I did it all. I wasn't fooling around. So I did that, and then my husband finally called me back, and he told me to go get the gun, and so I did, and I went and checked, but I had a phone in one hand, and I had a flashlight in one hand, and I put the gun under my arm, right, like I could hurt anybody with a gun under my arm, and flew open all the doors, right, like I was ready to hurt anybody. Don't ever have me go try to do something like this on my own, because I'll get shot before I have my gun ready. I've got a phone and a flashlight, for Pete's sakes. So anyway, I tried to make a short out of this, but I couldn't make it happen. It was just too creepy and too scary. So needless to say, the sheriff did come out, and he was a super nice young guy. And by the time I ended up telling him the story, he goes, "Well, honey, I don't think it's anything I could have helped you with." He's like, "I think it's probably from the cemetery right here, a couple feet away." So anyway, he said, "Call me back if you ever need anything." He was super nice. So anyway, yeah. sometimes we have to handle things on our own, and we got to be ready for it. So don't forget, you're a warrior. You are a warrior. And, you know, sometimes you just have to claim it and go for it. So stand strong, stand tall, you guys. Faith or fear, one's going to win. Go. Faith. Bye, y'all.